Have you ever wondered about the bones of a story? What did the outline look like before the characters hijacked it? Ophelia Kee always wondered the same things about her own stories. As a discovery writer, the chaotic pantser style, not even the author knew how the tales in the Draoithe Saga would go until they went. Backward analyzing one story while busy writing the next tale or two somehow never happened. Apparently, OK put things off long enough, and some fancy computer magic will provide us with those long-wished-for story overviews. We can finally X-ray the tales from the dream and see their skeletons. Shall we investigate the next story in the dream?
So what happens when two supernatural predators, both trying to live a quiet life, find out they're neighbors? And what if they're fated to be together, but an enemy from the past is hell-bent on tearing it all apart before it even gets started? All right, so let's dive in and meet our two main players here. They're both hiding out, trying to escape a past that just won't let them go. But the crazy part? They have no idea that the one person who could change everything is living right down the street. First up, we've got Elizabeth Miller. She goes by Eli. On the surface, she's a high school history teacher who's just trying to get over a really bad breakup. But underneath, she's a solitary tiger shifter, and that's a secret she guards with her life. Then, just 2 doors down, you've got Luke Mendez. He's a retired Green Beret colonel, still haunted by his final mission. And yeah, he's also a shifter, a direwolf, hiding in plain sight. Now, for a guy like Luke, this quiet suburban life is, well, it's a totally new battlefield. But his soldiers' instincts, they're as sharp as ever, and they are all pointing directly at his new neighbor. He just can't stop watching her, fascinated by the way she moves. So, quote, light and sure-footed, like a cat. She pretty much becomes an obsession for him, one he just can't shake. All it takes is one little thing. A simple act of kindness during a freak Texas snowstorm to light a fuse. And from there, it just ignites this connection that neither of them can possibly ignore. And things move fast, like really fast. It starts with Luke offering Eli a ride to the store in his Jeep. That little trip leads to him basically inviting himself over for the chicken enchiladas she's making, and by the end of that very first dinner, they share this kiss that, well, it leaves them both completely breathless. We're talking polite neighbors to this insane chemistry in just a matter of days. But this moment says it all. During that first trip to the store, Luke just suddenly swerves into an icy parking lot and asks, "Iced donuts, my lady?" And in that thrilling, spontaneous moment of doing donuts in the snow, they both get it. This isn't just some passing crush. It's fun, it's a little bit dangerous, and it is absolutely magnetic. Okay, so their bond is deepening with this intensity that honestly surprises both of them. But here's the real kicker. They're about to find out they've been hiding the exact same secret from each other the whole time. Luke feels this ancient, powerful pull towards Eli. Deep down, he's starting to think she might be his one true life mate, the one woman he's basically been searching for his entire life. But telling her what he really is, that could risk everything. See, Luke isn't just a man. He's a direwolf, an incredibly powerful shifter, an alpha who's been alone for years. And for a direwolf, finding a mate is everything. They mate for life, and they can even form this intense psychic link with their one true partner. So after they make love, Luke decides to risk it all. He creates that psychic link, which should be totally one-sided with a normal human. But then, something unbelievable happens. He feels her emotions flooding right back into him. He can feel her mind touching his. And that should be completely impossible. And this is the moment everything just clicks into place. Eli realizes he knows she's different, so she shows him her true self. A solitary tiger shifter. And Luke's reaction? It isn't fear. It's just complete and total awe. In that one instant, they both understand they're not just two people falling in love, they're two sides of the same supernatural coin. But you know how these stories go. Just as they start to figure out this incredible new reality together, their happiness is completely shattered. A violent enemy from Luke's past brings the fight right to their front door. The attack is just brutal. An intruder breaks into Eli's house, sent there to get proof of what Luke is. Her ex, Javier, shows up and tries to stop it, but he's mortally wounded. Miles away, Luke feels Eli's pure terror through their psychic link and races to her, arriving to a scene of absolute carnage. He takes out the threat, But then he's faced with this impossible choice: let Javier die or save him by turning him into a direwolf. A choice that will change all of their lives, forever. And out of the ashes of that violent, horrifying night, something totally unexpected is born. A completely unlikely alliance forms, transforming three very different people into something so much stronger. So in the aftermath, Luke isn't a lone wolf anymore, not by a long shot. He has his life mate, Eli, right by his side as his alpha mate. And in this crazy twist, his old rival, Javier, wakes up as a new direwolf. And what's his first act? He submits to Luke, becoming his loyal beta, his second in command. Think about it. What started with a curious glance between two lonely neighbors has now forged a new family. They are a pack, bound by magic, by fierce loyalty, and by a shared enemy who is still out there. Their individual stories of just trying to survive have now merged into one, the story of a pack getting ready for its first big fight. So they've found each other. They've forged this unbreakable bond in the most brutal way you can imagine. But as they stand there together, you just know, this isn't the end of their story. Not even close. It's only the beginning.
I sincerely hope you enjoyed this view of a story skeleton, glimpsing the characters, setting, and plot structure along with the twists within the writing in this tale from the Draoithe Saga by Ophelia Kee. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more original stories and audio adventures. A special thank you to OK Music Writers for writing and for sharing the Enter the Dream soundtrack. It's more than a story, it's an experience. Welcome to the dream.